Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Smite OCE. We are casting the Cybergamer tournament that happened yesterday. And by yesterday, I mean a few days ago by the time this video is actually posted. So we couldn't quite do the live stream due to some issues with the spectator, but this is going to be the semi-final between Incite as our blue team and Rival as the red.
Yes, it will be very interesting to see, as this is like, well, the only series you said that actually.
Yeah, this is the only series that went into a full 3-game series. Probably shouldn't be spoiling that one, but regardless, it will be a good series. Also, looking at the game length and whatnot. Rival and Incite are definitely two of the strongest teams in the OCE scene. So my name is the Machine of the Gentlemen. Joining me is the lovely Nightfall.
Oh, lovely. Oh, why, thank you.
Well, last time I think it was illustrious. This time I think lovely is more appropriate. I always got to make sure I have a very suitable adjective to describe you.
Wonderful adjectives. I like it. I like it.
Let's go ahead and introduce our players. Our blue heroes for today. There's going to be Rao as the Shark, HS247, who is actually a sub from Anti-Alias, if I'm not mistaken. Temper Wolf is going to be the mid lane as the Ra. Biggie as the support Sobek, and Subfloor, who recently changed his name. He was Subfloor Drugs, but now he's Subfloor. He's the Anher, and they will represent Incite.
Yeah, and on the red team, that's Rival eSports. We have Top Notch on Hercules in the solo lane, Maxon as Jungle Ao Kwang, Rana Barana as Agni in the mid lane, Just Rogue on Apollo, one of his favorites, I see, and Freemason on the Athena as support.
So before we really get into the action, do you have anything to say about these team comps?
I like the early game for Incite. With the Sobek pull, I think that's quite strong. With the Thor ganks, very strong. Anher, extremely strong early game. And one thing I noticed about Anher that a lot of casters don't point out is the fact that he's got a massive AoE slow and empowered basic attacks on his his pillar.
Shifting Sands.
No, his one, yeah, Shifting Sands. That's actually really good. In a team fight, if you slow down the entire enemy team with that, the positioning just gets lowered so much.
Oh, the right lane. Maxon may drop to this Berserker barrage. The driving strike underneath the tower. Ro takes 3 tower shots, and Top Notch picks up our first blood.
And H is trying to come back, trying to return the kill on Maxon with that Molnir's attunement. Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called.
Yes, got it. Unfortunately, not able to get him on the backswing. But yeah, good first blood there from Rival.
Yeah, Hercules is a real monster. Nice play by Top Notch. You do have to be careful when you're near that turret. He can really throw you around, offering so much control. Going back to what you were saying about Anher, he generally is regarded as falling off late game due to his lack of steroid, but one thing that's really strong is that his Shifting Sands actually gives a percentage damage increase. So 20% max level of his physical power, so that can definitely make a big difference towards later stages of the game as well.
Yeah, and his ultimate does go through everything, so that Desert Fury is quite strong.
You can't body block it, yeah.
Yeah.
People try though. They try and they fail.
Yeah, it's quite funny to see as playing Anher, people just walk in front of the damage. So this left lane, I feel, I'm gonna give it to Rival eSports because they have that Apollo. So late game, much stronger, but Anher early game, much better, I think.
The thing is with Sobek, he's not very good at peeling and responding if someone else initiates. If if Athena catches a nice taunt onto Subfloor on the Anher, he can't really do that much. Whereas if the Sobek initiates with his charge prey and then knocks them back further, then he can be pretty strong, but you really have to make sure that you are initiating as a Sobek, otherwise yeah, you just can't offer much safety or peeling to your ADC.
Yeah, I feel Athena's got much better peel with the taunt, with the damage mitigation on her ultimate, compared to Sobek, who is initiating. But once he has initiated, and he does his tail whip, he can't really do much except slow the enemy team. So for about, depending if you detonate it earlier, you're not really doing much except slowing the enemy team after you go in with your charge prey.
Overall, Sobek does have a fair bit of damage, and I think with an Anhur at level 5, there definitely is some kill potential. His fully stacked ultimate, it really can do a fair bit of damage when he emerges, but it can be a bit hard to play, and you don't really see him that often.
No.
We don't have a list of the bans, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that there was perhaps a Geb and a Sylvanas ban, but we do see Top Notch in a bit of trouble. Nice wall. The Top Notch survives that one. Very, very hard to kill that Hercules with the mitigate wounds.
Oh, definitely Hercules, mitigate wounds. I think one of the most broken things in the game. Just my opinion.
Yeah, not far off the truth there.
Extremely tanky and so much damage. Like, he's...
Ooh, a speed invade. But Maxon gets it. And the Athena ult comes down, looking to engage. Agni's rotating in as well as the Hercules. HS, he should be fine. He has the speed. He can escape this one, but he's actually turning around to save Rao. Probably not a very good move. That's going to be 2 kills for Rival, it seems. There goes Rao. And there's HS. Oh, he walked away with his Mjolnir, so... That was a free kill. That was a really smart rotation coming out of the Agni.
Yeah, and that Athena ultimate definitely helping out there with the taunt and that being able to back up Ao Kuang there when Incite decided to invade. Unfortunately, that did fail.
Well, I think the invade was fine. Taking away the speed. Oh, Maxon actually, yeah, he's in a very low... A lot of Archer minions though, but nice Mjolnir gets it. Yeah, going for the speed invade is great, but if you see the speed has already been picked up, just leave it, walk away. You don't want to hang around in the jungle for too long. Yeah,
especially with Athena. That was really good follow-up, yeah. Unfortunately, Incite did not take that into account. HS did pretty well on that blue buff, but...
Especially with such a hyper carry jungler as Ao Kuang, who can snowball out of control. You really want to try and shut them down by taking away that speed buff.
Oh, definitely. Speed buff is so essential to a jungler. You take that away and you shut them down so hard. As we saw in that with Kali in one of the first round games that we tried to cast, take the speed buff away from Kali, and that's just so strong.
Oh yeah, especially as Kali already has a weak early game. Yeah. Nice leap. It looks like Subful Drugs, he was actually able to avoid the taunt. Oh no, it wasn't even used. But yeah, if you time it right, the leap can avoid the taunt, even mid-flight. Same with Desert Fury, as it will give you CC immunity.
Yeah, that's something else that's really strong about Anhur is, say like Ao Kuang goes for the execution.
Oh, Biggie, he's in a lot of trouble. He missed the charge break, took a lot of damage underneath the tower. He will back away with his ultimate.
So low. Very close there. That was actually such an in-sync dash as he went to go to flip back Rana Barana. He dashed back and they both in sync moved forward.
Yeah, and then he got stunned underneath the tower. It was pretty brutal. Also, HS on the Thor, he used his ult to try and follow up that dive, but he decided not to, so he basically wasted that one.
Ah, okay. So red buffs on both the mid laners now. Not too much happening, other than that the solo lane is basically where things are going down. The return kills, two on row, and that return kill onto Maxon there, getting a wee bit greedy against the Thor. Thor burst is extremely strong.
Yeah, Thor's going for a gank in this duo lane, but he doesn't have his ultimate, so I don't know how effective it will be. Rana rotating around.
No. Just deciding to pressure this mid lane, clear out the wave. And I'm not too sure what each team is trying to do. Incite is looking for a lot. They're in the enemy territory a lot.
They're going for the speed invade
to take away.
I really do like this play from Incite, but they have to make sure they don't get caught again.
Yeah.
Athena's nearby.
So, and the team's rival has responded quite well. Biggie did miss the pull there.
Yeah, he missed the charge. Bray has to pop his ultimate. There goes Athena, gets a nice 2-man taunt. Speed is taken. Now, Excavation's going to do a lot of damage. Biggie is in a lot of trouble here. That heal from Ra will be valuable, but Biggie has nowhere to run. Needs to wait for his charge prey. Runner takes him down. Meanwhile, Maxon is running for his life, and there's the Thor ult. Can he juke it out? He does indeed. He's just too fast. But with the speed buff and with the collapse from Ra, should be fine to take him out. The silence lands. Axe misses. This is going great for Rival. Max is staying around for just a little bit too long, though.
Just a little bit greedy here. And will Incite be able to pick up this kill?
I don't think they can. Nice spear from Athena, but a little bit out of range.
Yeah, he's got the speed buff on. So he'll be able to out of there. Oh, subfloor being able to box. Oh, that was such a close ultimate onto HS. It didn't hit, but Rana just guessing and unfortunately just out of range. But subfloor being able to 1v1 just Rogue over in that duo lane.
Not really a surprise though. When you look at the disparity of the Dev Gauntlet stacks, he has a lot more. Also, Anhur is just going to be a lot stronger boxer in those mid-game levels compared to the Apollo, who can't really use his ultimate to box.
Yeah. Freemason, just seeing that blue buff being taken, warding up. And Sentry ward on Gold Fury right now, so they do have vision control on that side of the map, and it does look like vision control is kind of even on the Fire Giant side of the map.
A lot of it around the Gold Fury. I have a question for you. If Apollo uses his chariot, but then dies halfway through it, does that use the cooldown up or not?
Yes.
It does. Okay. So he obviously didn't use it then.
Yeah, it does. I think, no, yes. No, it does.
You're giving me mixed responses. I'm not sure how to handle it. It does?
I was thinking, like, while he's in the air, but you can't really die while you're
No, I mean, like, while he's channeling it, as it has a couple of second channel time.
Yeah. Oh, just right getting caught again.
Yeah, he's slow. There's the chariot right now. He gets in the air.
Will he? Okay. No ultimate out of subfloor there. He could have done it. I think he would have got the kill too.
Yeah, maybe he didn't think that he was going to. You don't really want to waste it. Because now he can...
Maybe a bit of...
Yeah, saving it for the Gold Fury. I think that's actually really smart. Because now he has a Desert Fury available if there is a Gold Fury fight.
That's really good out of that.
Yeah, but can they invade that one? Incite, they do secure the Gold Fury. Agni having a lot of AoE damage. Subfloor misses his entire Desert Fury as Maxon was actually stealthed. Gets to execute. So he was trying to predict where he was, but he just missed it.
And Thor just opting to back out. Biggie, oh!
That Athena taunt too strong.
Went for a dash there. Temple Wolf, ages too long? No? Okay.
So they
just getting out very low there.
Yeah, Incite traded 2 kills for the Gold Fury, which is worth it as long as they don't lose any more objectives. Which they didn't. Yeah. Interesting enough, Rival, they didn't really capitalize by going the speed buff, for example. They didn't have vision on it, but I guess they could have tried it, see if it was there. And they also probably got the tier 1 if all 4 of them stuck there, but they should be able to do this one regardless. Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, HS is here.
Yeah. Hollow passive. It's very strong for pushing towers.
Looks like minions will secure that one. Oh no, the tower is so low.
Oh,
it survives.
Just Rogue dealing so much damage with that Thor. And able to save the tower, as you see it, low, 1 hit. Oh. That was so close. I think 1 archer minion would have got it down.
Yeah, and they swapped aggro to the Athena rather than just sticking to the tower.
Yeah. Mid camp's being pinged out here by Rival eSports, looking for that extra gold. So that was Incite with gold. So they've gold now up nearly 2k.
Uh-oh. Look at Freemason here, he's definitely dead. Body blocked by the minions as well. Subfloor Drogs, he takes that one.
Subfloor is such a good 1v1 player.
Yeah.
Like, just as example from this game. What's that term? as shown in this game, I'm not too sure. Anyway, he's a very good 1v1 player. I have played against him in a Conquest.
Oh, Agni, he does dodge the ultimate. The Molnius gets it.
Oh, and
Arkwong's on the chase. He may actually catch him here. Yeah, oh, nice peeling come out of Biggie. He landed his tail whip and his charge prey. But Max and he dashes in. Molnius over the wall. Nice work. Apollo misses his ultimate. Gets stunned down, but pops his beads. HS running for his life, and that's the Athena ultimate coming down. Will it land in time? Yeah, it does, but just Rogue, he gets taken out. Now this Athena's in a bit of a sticky situation. Hercules is on the side, still has his excavation. Charge prey connects. Really nice play from Biggie. Freemason's dead.
Yeah. It's Rival just getting a little bit greedy there, and Incite also getting really greedy. They were in between two towers there. But they did all stick together, and the great peel from Biggie coming out on that so big, keeping HS alive.
The charge spray isn't really easy to land as well. It's pretty hard.
No, yeah, especially on a moving Ao Kwang with speed buff.
Yeah, and if you miss it, it's so punishing.
Oh, definitely, yeah. There would have been an execute, and he would have lived. So would have turned the tables, and just from that charge prey, he's turned the game. I think because the kills now back in Incite's favor. They were down by 3, but now they're up by 3. So they just got 6 kills in the past 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Yeah,
they're doing very well. Let's have a look at the items for a sec, because we do have the Divine Ruin as the first item coming out of Ranabarana, which is really interesting because you generally don't see it as the first item. Bancroft's Talon is generally preferred, but it will be quite nice against the Chark and the Ra. We'll be preventing a lot of that healing.
Oh yeah, definitely. That is a good point. Because you
normally
do
see
lose
it
out
second
on
or
magical
third.
Power. You lose out on 50 magical power, but that 15%, no, sorry, 40% reduced healing, I guess he found much better. Top Notch being initiated on here, and just blown up by Ro and HS247 there. Thor burst too much.
Yeah, but look at his items. He isn't really tanky yet. He went for his Jotun's Wrath before finishing off his Runeforged Hammer, so he really doesn't have that much tanky stats going for him. Oh, we do see Mason getting caught. Yuzoka Barrage doing a fair bit of damage here. Nice Ra snipe, gets both Maxim and Freemason.
Ooh, that was so much damage there. Oh wow, from that ultimate from Ra. But now he can use the heals, heal up HS and Biggie if they don't die from the Agni bombs.
We're
Fun
looking
fact
at
for you:
sorry?
Agni bombs don't cost mana.
Huh. Wow, 0 cost. That's a fun fact.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, whereas looking at the Shark, he's got his Runeforge and his Witchblade, so he's going to be really tanky. Apollo comes crashing down. Is that a smart move? Athena is coming in as well. They could steal this one away, and here's Ranabarana. This is turning very sour, but Incite, they take that one. Biggie on point with his Hand of the Gods, and now Ranabarana, he's getting chased down by Shark. Pretty good peel from his team, though. And there's Subfloor jumping over the wall.
No one's died yet. Oh,
yeah, nice excavation from Top Notch. And there's the execute from Maxon. He may be able to secure Rao as well. No, where is he going? He's going on to Subfloor.
Well, he's going on Subfloor. Impale lands. Any more basic attacks? Oh, good jump away there. That could have been a double had he jumped aggressively, but he also could have risked dying and not willing to take it.
So once again, Incite, they do secure the Gold Fury, but they lose a few kills. And again, it's worth it as long as they don't lose any more objectives. If you're 3 men down, you can easily lose a tier 2 or a lot of those buffs. Biggie, a little bit deep, is going to give his life for not much reason.
He went in there 1v5.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do.
That was quite strange. Maybe he was trying to go for a kill onto one of the low. Maxon and Ranabarana were around there, and they were quite low. Maybe he tried to pick one of them up, but unfortunately, Rival Esports are able to just juggle that damage. Although he is on a support, so he didn't really deal that much damage.
So once again, the speed buff was up after that victory for Rival, but they didn't check it. They didn't see if it was up. There is a ward, but only on the blue buff, so it won't give them any vision for the speed.
I think they may have been a little bit worried that Subfloor had no, he didn't actually die, did he? So he could have come back, and they were all quite low. Maybe, I don't know, some sort of theory around that. But just going for that speed buff now. Also, Incite up by 5k, 4k gold. So they are making decent trades. The kills are basically even, just 1 to Incite, and 2 Gold Furies up. Towers are even. Oh no, one more in favor of Incite there. So strategically, Incite are winning on objectives, and Rival Esports honestly are getting quite greedy with the kills. So that's why I feel Incite is ahead.
Chasing kills too much.
Yeah. Yeah, because Incite are able to just... Rival Esports goes in, but they don't really know when to get out or when to group up properly. Because as we saw before, I think it was at like the 14-minute mark, maybe the 10-minute mark, Apollo dived in 1v4 with an Athena, and then they both died.
Well, they almost stole the Gold Fury.
It was close.
They ended up winning the team fight regardless, but they weren't able to take the Gold Fury. So Top Notch, he's been collapsed upon. Again, he's not very tanky with his itemization, but here's Athena coming down, as well as Biggie as well. Excavation doesn't really hit that many people. Searing Pain only hits Mason, not quite Top Notch. That's the weakening curse. It will prevent the healing. Looks like Freemason may drop it. Here is HS with a Thor ult. Will force away Ranabarana. There drops Freemason. Top Notch as well, looking pretty low. Ugly's doing some okay damage, but it won't be enough. And a really nice one coming out of Temper Wolf. Takes down...
Here come that 80 carries.
Yeah, this is a full 5v5 rotation here. But this is definitely going towards Incite.
Maxon is picked up there by Subfloor. And now Ranabarana in trouble.
Oh, nice charge, bro. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, great team fighting here by... Oh, on the way back. Great hammer coming out of HS.
Yeah, and he'd actually moved to make sure it would hit it. They're going for the Fire Giant. That's a good move. They do have 2 Hog 3s as well. They should have this one pretty easy.
Temper Wolf, I don't think we'll be able to respawn, so that is only a 4, but Fire Giant for a DSI, that's a great trade. Did I say that? I feel like I mugged up my words there. Anyway. You know
I don't really know. I was kind of watching how close Biggie was to dying.
Yeah, pretty risky there. Oh.
That was a teleport from Top Notch. Top Notch a little bit late to steal that one though. Yeah, he's dead. I don't think he needed to really use his ultimate there, but he will secure that one nonetheless, and that's 1 Fire Giant buff down.
Yeah, so now Fire Giant only on 2. Actually, let's see,
It's on 3.
No, Temper Wolf did not get Fire Giant, so now there's only on 3. So that will make it a little bit easier. Gold Fury up and Just Rogue looking to solo it. However, HS is hanging around close by.
Yeah, they're moving in for it. Don't know if they can take this one. Athena does have the Hog 3. The Biggie will force him off. Gold Fury, it hasn't been reset just yet. And Incite take that one.
Wow.
Oh, I think Freemason hogged too early.
Impale missed from Subfloor, but he's still chasing Just Rogue off to the side.
Oh, he's juking. Oh, he gets it.
It's a good last days of pick.
Yeah, this Alcong's doing a lot of damage.
Definitely. That amount of burst from the dragons is insane. It's really scary, but...
So that's the 3rd Gold Fury in a row going over to Incite, and that's really making up this 5k gold lead for them. That one was looking like it was going to go over to Rival, and it would have done until Freemason, unfortunately, just a little bit too early on that hog.
Yeah. So all neutral objectives terms of Gold Fury and Fire Giant in favor of Incite now. They are ahead 5k gold, nearly 6k gold. So all that money put into power for the team. Itemizations, they do look very standard. Yeah, nothing too unusual.
Titan's Bane now for top notch, so he really wants to have this damage on the Hercules.
Yeah, not really going tanky at all, except for that Runeforge, but he's only got tier 2. What's the passive at tier 2? Nothing.
Yeah, you don't get that conversion. Not that the conversion would really help much, as he doesn't actually have any other physical protections. It is working out pretty well for him. He is 3, 2, and 7, having almost the highest net worth in the game. And he is still, you know, pretty naturally tanky with mitigate wounds.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Making use of that. And I think those early kills did get him quite far ahead with the with that first blood onto Row under the tower.
Yeah.
That was really good. That put him quite far ahead. So he still hasn't lost his lead on top of Row.
Especially with a lack of peel on the side of Incite, it can be very punishing for Incite if there's so many damage threats. Because really at this stage it's going to be Rana, Max, and Top Notch, and Just Rogue, pretty much everyone apart from the Athena, who's going to be able to burst down Temple Wolf and Subfloor.
Yeah. Temple Wolf, I think he's in a little bit of trouble in the late game if they do focus him. He's got, the only mobility is on his passive, but I'm not too sure if that'll be enough.
He does have his Warlock Sash, so he'll have a bit more health than normal.
Yeah, I'm just throwing out ideas here. So, yeah, we'll have to see, won't we?
We will indeed.
Because HS is also really squishy. Oh, he's starting into the Magi's now. I feel like it's going to be Magi's to stop that taunt or a pull from Top Notch there. Starting into the defensive.
It also will definitely get some of the Agni's damage.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Magi's does give physical and magical protection. It's very strong in that. I feel like it should be one or the other, but both give. It gives 15, I think. 15 magical, 15 physical protection. It's very strong defensive item there.
So the game's still pretty even, despite the 5k gold difference. Rival, they're able to team fight pretty well. A little bit behind in XP as well.
As you said before though, 4 of them are dealing damage, so I think that's what's keeping them in the team fights longer.
I think maybe it would have been better to see Top Notch go for a spiked shell, considering he's not that tanky. Had the shooter teleport. Maybe it would be a bit better if he went for that defensive protections on the spiked shell.
Yeah. That will allow him to split push to stop a split push, say.
But they already have the Apollo.
Yeah. So many different things can come from this game.
Yeah,
I'm so interested to see how this goes.
Top Notch is getting caught. Looks like he'll walk away as the team is focusing Ranabarana instead. Meanwhile, we do see Just Rogue doing his thing, split pushing on the Apollo, taking that tier 2 down. But it is a 5v4 for now. If Incite can collapse, they may be able to take this Fire Giant. Ranabarana gets caught by the charge prey. He has to pop his beads. Does escape that one for now. Oh, nice Searing Pain. Gets the kill. And now with him down, this is not looking too good. That's the Thortle coming down. Apollo is getting the tier 2, going for the Phoenix. But Incite, they may be able to take this Fire Giant off of that. They're going for it. And it's going to be HS trying to zone them out. Top Notch is moving in. Has his Hog 3, so he can steal this one alongside Freemason. They're disengaging. They're going to the kills instead. And there's Free Mason getting hit by the Desert Fury. That's another kill. Top Notch is down, and that's definitely going to allow this Fire Giant. But meanwhile, look at Just Rogue. He's actually going for the Titan.
Is he ending? What?
Don't know if he can. There's going to be some teleports. Yeah, they're ignoring the Fire Giant. They're recalling. Nice work. So I think they actually went towards Rival.
Okay.
And that's the Apollo ult.
Yeah.
So oh no, they're going for Fire Giant. They didn't all back.
Yeah. Just one, and then now Apollo coming in with that ultimate, trying to stop a Fire Giant, although Incite do pick it up, trying to clean up. Just Rogue here, can he land the basics?
Oh, nice juking from subfloor, but he's caught. Thor finds him. Rogue is going to intercept him.
Just Rogue jump out, and the Miz. I feel like that was in favor of Rival there, because they did get a Phoenix and a tier 1, so 250 gold to each player, maybe.
And a tier 1, a tier 2 you mean, and a Phoenix.
Yeah, that's, yeah, how much, tier 2 gives 150 gold I think to each
tier
player.
Tier 2 is a Gold Fury, so it's 1500. So that'd be 300 to each player.
Really?
Yeah, tier 2 is Gold Fury, equivalent. Don't know about XP, but gold it is.
Okay. Phoenix also gives gold. I feel
Yeah,
like
but I think Phoenix is only 500.
Each?
No, not each.
Oh, no, 100. Okay. Yeah, 500 each. Okay, anyway. So, gold, I think, in favor of Rival there.
But I think the question is what can this Fire Giant buff do? It is on 4 members. They can probably take some of these towers down, especially with a Ra. They have really good sieging.
Oh, definitely, yeah. So, Incite doing the strategical thing here and pushing against the
Yeah,
Fire.
they're getting collapsed upon. Temple has to pop his beads. Excavation goes the wrong direction. And there's Thor in the skies. This is not a good team fight though for Incite. They're in a 4v5. The Fire Giant buff is definitely helping, but will it be enough? Subfloor Drugs is gradually rotating in. No one's really died just yet, but Free Mason, he gets taken out by HS. Searing Pain missing off to the side. Top Notch still pretty tanky, but he will die eventually. There we go. Temple gets caught.
Subfloor did join the fight. So much more DPS coming out now from Incite, and they're able to clean up that fight. Just Rogue did have to back off. He was out of there quite early, I think. What it looked like.
So actually it went better than I thought it would for Incite. That was basically a 4v5. But just a little bit of item disparity and the Fire Giant really keeping them alive in the fights.
Yeah, definitely. And then as soon as Subfloor did turn up, the fight just tipped.
This could actually be game over if either Maxim or Just Rogue dies. Desert Fury coming through. Maxim got to be careful. He did already use his dash.
Phoenix will go down here.
There's no minions, so it's taking a while for it to die. Yeah, there it goes.
Maxim, will he be able to? No.
Whoa.
Disengage. Oh, H is going so aggressive. Oh.
He tried to ult, but it didn't actually finish.
Yeah. Unfortunate risk there.
So the Anvil Dawn didn't go on
cooldown. Coming out of Top Notch onto Biggie here. He teleported into that Gold Fury ward. Will he be able to? No, the slow. See, the
nice
slow
shifting sands
from Subfloor's. Yeah, really good for kill. Sorry, what were you saying before the teleport?
There was a pillar as well, so that slowed down, prevented them from being able to catch Biggie.
Oh no, before that, before the teleport.
Oh, I forget. It can't be that big. It looks like Apollo's going for the Titan, sorry, the Phoenix. That's definitely a good response. It's very weak. It will take that down very quickly. And really keeping the pressure on. 150 gold each. No. Actually, so that's... I can't maths.
Just
that's 750.
Is it each time it dies or is it one time?
Well, when the Phoenix died the second time, it did show up as 150 gold for each member. So we're both wrong. 750.
Okay. Huh. That's really interesting.
Yeah. If you're not sure, just look at the gold when it does die. Okay. So Max is going very deep. He was hit by the charge prey, but he popped his bead, so that was very nice timing. Mason does drop. Who's going to be next? Searing Pain does hit Ranabarana. Sharks chasing them down relentlessly. Yeah, nice work here. Thor's Mjolnirs have been pretty on point this game. Ooh.
So one thing I noticed that, oh wow, HS going so low. Triple kill there for Rogue. One thing I noticed with the Alphon was Maxon did ult, but he didn't knock him up into the ear, because Southpaw did die before he got into the ear, so that might have been detrimental there for Maxon. Because if he did go into the ear, he would have been out safely and
That's game over.
This game does go in favour of Incite though, so that is 1-0 in this best of 3 series.
Yeah, that's a pretty close game.
Congratulations.
And we will be back with our second match.
See you later.